Hi everybody, Patrick here from EngineeringShock.com, electroniclessons.com, and paintballprops.com. This is an application video for my current Kickstarter campaign. This is one of two versions of Bluetooth control. We have a Bluetooth relay board and a Bluetooth speech recognition module. So what I've got right here is a speech recognition module, a relay circuit, and a siren. I'm going to go through how you can do this on your own in a schematic form in just a minute, and then I'm going to do a demonstration. If you don't want to listen to me jibber jabber, just skip ahead for a demonstration. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to go upstairs, I'm going to connect to my speech recognition module, and I'm going to say my secret code, which is 4444, and that is going to activate the siren. So if someone breaks into your house at night, you don't want to leave your room. You simply open the AMR voice app, make sure your device is powered on, and say 4444, my secret code, and it will toggle the siren on. And the siren is really loud. The camera won't even do it justice. Anyhow, let's talk about the circuit, and then what we'll do is we'll do a demonstration. Now, the circuit is in schematic form. I've used one of our EngineeringShock.com relay boards just because relays are sometimes difficult to breadboard out, just due to their odd pinout. In any case, I digress. Let's talk about the schematic. If you want to skip the schematic, just skip ahead in the video and we'll do a demonstration.
Alright, the schematic. Now this diagram has enough information that it should speak for itself, but let's talk about the connections. There are three connections from the speech recognition module to this little relay circuit. The code output, the ground output, or rather the ground line, and the 5-volt line, also known as VCC, or rather also labeled as VCC. So the code signal is fed through a protective 10 k ohm resistor to the base of a 2N2222 NPN transistor, and that acts to drive the relay coil. Now the relay coil, when it's energized, it creates a magnetic field which pulls the internal contacts. There's a 1N4004 protective diode with the cathode connected to the 5-volt line and the anode connected to the collector of the transistor, and this acts to protect the other circuitry on the line, because when a relay turns off, the coil degenerates and it creates a little voltage spike, and this can potentially harm circuitry. So that diode is very, very important. It's called a shunt diode. I used a 1N4004. You can use a 1N4001. Most diodes will actually work for this. In any case, the other portion of the relay, as you can see here, there are three pins labeled P, S, and O. Ignore those. What they're really called are CO for common, normally open, NO, and normally closed, NC. And so we're going to connect the siren, the positive pin of the siren, to 12 volts, and the negative of the siren to the normally open pin, which here is labeled S. And we're going to connect the common pin of the relay to the ground line. Here it's labeled A. And so what happens is when the relay coil is energized, it pulls the the common pin to the normally open pin and makes that connection. So power flows from the 12-volt line through the siren to ground. And when the relay is turned off, that connection is disconnected and the siren turns off. So it's very easy. You just need an extra 9 to 12 volt power supply here to power the siren. You can also use a FET driver for the siren, but I don't like using FETs for such things, just generally because FETs cost a little bit more, and they can get really hot depending on the load. In any case, so let's test it out.
I've powered on my speech module. The code output is connected to the signal line on the relay board. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to sync my phone to the HC06 receiver, and when I say the command 4444, the signal from the code output will trigger the relay, which will power the siren. So I'm going to run upstairs, and I'll probably edit the video so I can cut out the duration that it takes for me to go upstairs, but we'll end up wanting to watch the LED, because that means that I've synced to it. When the LED stops blinking, I will have synced to the device. Soon after that, the siren will start emitting noise because I will say 4444. The LCD will say, you said 4444. I'll be right back. So there you have it. As long as you're within range, you can activate the siren. It's very loud. I could hear it outside. Especially if you have it near a window, you could substitute this with an LED siren, one that also emits a very, very bright red-blue light, similar to a police siren. You can find them all over eBay. This is just a standard loud siren. It's actually a heck of a lot louder than the camera lets on. So thanks for watching. This has just been one application video. I'm going to be making an application video today or tomorrow for our second Bluetooth unit, the Bluetooth relay board lock. Stay tuned. If you haven't already seen it, check out our Kickstarter. It's linked below. Thanks again, everyone.